Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. Today I've come up with another interesting topic in which I'm going to speak about 5 interesting podcasts which you can start watching from today to immerse yourself in English, to create an English environment around you, to understand how to speak in English, to practice English speaking with, you can even shadow with them. You will get a lot of information also, and you will be able to speak English on different topics and different subjects. Okay, I'll tell you why it is important to watch podcasts later in my video. But let us get into the video first. So number 1 podcast I'm going to talk about is Jay Shetty podcast. Jay Shetty also has a lot of guests on his platform. So he gets a lot of guests on his platform from different spheres of life, from different fields, from different areas, and they talk about it. Like if somebody is from health and fitness background, if somebody is a doctor, if somebody is a magician, if somebody is a scientist, etc., etc. They come to his podcast and they speak about on different topics. So there are lots of interesting podcasts, also a lot of interesting people also come in his podcast. So you can choose whom you want to listen to. So you can go through the playlist, see what you want to listen to, and just try to pick up one and listen to people. So these are conversational styles. 2 people are sitting there asking questions, they're answering each other, they're talking to each other. So you'll get to know a conversational style, how to talk in English in a conversational style basically. So that is one of the importance of watching a podcast. So Jay Shetty podcast, you can just start watching or try to explore what all topics are there, what all guests are there, and if you like it or not. The next one in the same line is Raj Shamani. Raj Shamani has also come up with a lot of podcasts in English. Okay, so lots of podcasts he speaks in English also. So you have to watch English version or the podcast which is in English. So he also invites a lot of guests and he speaks about it. A lot of guests are very fluent, they speak very good English, and they talk about their respective fields and respective subjects. So when you start listening to these podcasts, you will get to know a lot of variety of subjects and topics also, right? And you will gain knowledge on that. You will be able to speak on that. So while having a conversation with people in English, if you get any such topic related to health, wellness, fitness, or science, or social media, or anything else, you will be able to speak something because you have some knowledge about it. So that is the importance of podcast. When you listen to the podcast, you will get to know a lot of things, a lot of subjects, a lot of information you will get to talk about it. Okay, on various topics. So this is another podcast, Raj Shamani, which you can listen to. He's Indian, so it will not be difficult for you to catch up. But it's interesting. Another one is Serving It Up with Sania. I've started watching her podcast recently and it is very interesting, guys. Trust me on this. The way she speaks and handles the guests, and the guests also come and speak openly to her. It's really something very nice to listen to. You'll get to listen to a lot of stories, their struggles, their backgrounds, how they reached a certain height and what they want to do further. So you'll get to know a lot of perspective. Right, life's perspective you will learn here, because these people have started from scratch, right? Like Sania Mirza has also started from scratch. She was nobody, right? She learned to play tennis and then she reached heights. So a lot of guests in her podcast is also the same. They have learned things from scratch, right? And how they reach to the top or how they reach at a certain level, they talk about all these things, and it is very interesting to know because it will motivate you also. It will influence you. You will get some ideas. You will get some tips and tricks of how to, divert your life or frame your career or take a new path. So these are very interesting and very helpful, guys. So you have to start listening to podcasts to start understanding what life is and how you can be successful in life as well. Okay, another one is the Balance Theory podcast. Now, what is it about? So this is basically into self-development. This is podcast about self-development for people who are looking to build confidence in themselves It is a self-development podcast for people who are looking to build confidence in themselves, to make their life better or whatever, to be successful in life. So it is all about that. So how to build self-confidence, how to build confidence in different things, how to look at things, lots of things related to confidence and how you can shape up your life is there in this, the Balance Theory podcast. This is also very interesting because at some point of time, we also need a lot of confidence. We also need some motivation. We also need to know how we can achieve something in life, right? So that is why these kind of podcasts are also very interesting and very much required. Right? If you're a student or a professional, definitely listen to these kind of podcasts. It is actually going to help you in many ways. You will learn English, you will be able to speak English, you will be able to build up confidence, and you will know how to shape your life and how to achieve your goals and targets. These kind of podcasts are going to actually help you with. The last one is Nikhil Kamath's podcast. So Nikhil Kamath has also started with a series of podcasts in which he invites guests from industry. Right, what they are doing, how easy or difficult it is, and what the pros and cons, and a lot of things. So you will get to know about industry also, like how things work in professional life, in business, what people do in businesses, and what is there. Okay, so you'll get to know a lot of things about business also. Okay, so these are very different industry experts which come and speak with him. And they talk on different topics. Of course, the challenges, of course, how to start with, how they've started with, what all things are there, how to overcome the challenges, etc. So it is also very interesting. You'll get to know about a lot of industry insights also, how to start a business, basically. Okay, so if you're interested in such kind of things, if you're interested in industry, you can just listen to these podcasts also. And of course, they speak in such a way that you will get interested to know their thoughts. So it's basically, if you're interested or not to start a business, doesn't matter. You just need to know how these entrepreneurs think, right? How they think, what they think, how do they execute their thought process. That is very important. And once you get to know all these things, it will actually help you in your real life as well to become successful. Trust me on this. They have faced a lot of challenges. They have faced a lot of struggles to reach somewhere. So that is why it is very important to understand from them what they think, how they think, and what they do. Right? So these are the platforms where you will get to know a variety of topics, a variety of things, a variety of challenges, a variety of subjects, and you gain a lot of knowledge on different things. So if you start listening to all these kind of podcasts, you will gain a lot of knowledge. You will know how to talk in conversational English, how to speak about certain things, how to think, how to express your thoughts, etc. So at the end of the podcast, what you can do is you can just practice it on your own. You can practice it either like a role play that, two people are sitting, you're asking a question, somebody's answering, and then you are answering other person's questions. So you can do in this way also as a role play. Or what you can do is you can just simply, summarize everything, what you have heard, right? What you think about it. So there are lots of topics you can take up. You can just simply talk about what they've spoken on, right? Then you can talk about what you think about it. What is your opinion about it? What you want to add to it if you have any suggestions there. So these topics you can take up and you can start speaking in English about it. So after listening, you can do this practice so as to practice English speaking also. And these podcasts are very helpful in listening practice. You can listen to them, you can just shadow with them, you can practice some conversations, etc. There are lots of things you can do. But do listen to these podcasts so as to immerse yourself in English, to create an English environment around you, and to practice English speaking, which is very essential. So guys, if you like my videos, do subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, drop your comments in the comment section. And do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. Bye-bye. Take care.